The passing of the Constitutional Amendment Bill, which requires a 65% threshold, became just a formality after members arrived at a consensus on the contentious issues at an earlier informal session that was attended by both the President and the Prime Minister. The bill, with far-reaching implications, was in general aimed at achieving two broad objectives: to entrench the constitution review process in the current constitution and to introduce a new electoral body to replace the current ECK that has lost the trust of many Kenyans.
In the passage of this bill, the curtain is going to come down, Mr. Speaker, on the Electoral Commission.
It is important for Kenyans to know that we are proposing to replace the Electoral Commission, not on the basis of fault, but because there is a need, an urgent need for reforms in the electoral area.
This process that we have taken is a very painful process because, as members rightly said, there may have been members of staff who may have been innocent in this process. But at the same time, we also know that indeed, if there was a fault, the commissioners sitting in Nairobi could not have operated on their own. They must have had accomplices in those acts of omissions and commissions.
The bill passed today provides a soft landing for ECK staff who will be eligible for redeployment in the civil service. On the Constitution review process, the proposed law amends Section 47 of the Constitution to entrench the review process.
We are happy that this time the process is being anchored on the Constitution, Mr. Speaker.
For the first time, we are having a constitutional making process where in many ways the mechanisms for that process is in a constitutional enactment.
And to cushion the review process from interference by the courts, the bill provides for the establishment of a constitutional dispute resolution court, which will be independent from the judiciary and will have powers to handle all matters arising from the constitution review process.
Even as senior counsel of this country, I agree with the proposals in this bill for establishing a special court that is not a division of the High Court and whose purpose is to determine any disputes that arise during the process only to that extent. And I do hope when we create the new constitution, we will consider not only the idea of establishing a Supreme Court that enjoys the confidence of the entire country, or better still, a constitutional court.
The passing of this bill will surely be a milestone for the current parliament and brings the realization of a new constitution, at least on paper, closer to reality. Peter Opondo, KTN Prime.